The girls who seem impossible to compete with usually aren't trying harder than you. They're just thinking better. That's the secret nobody wants to admit. Being hotter and smarter is not about becoming two different women. It's about becoming one woman whose brain and behavior make her impossible to ignore. I genuinely think the hottest thing I've ever done for myself was stop treating beauty like a personality and start treating my mind like an accessory that deserved just as much attention. Because here's what I noticed. Pretty gets attention, but intelligent gets remembered. And when you have both, people start assuming you know something they don't. That's a very powerful place to exist. I also had to stop confusing looking expensive with looking intentional. Those are completely different things. A woman can spend thousands trying to look attractive, but if she looks uncomfortable in herself, everyone feels it. Meanwhile, another woman walks into the room with clean hair, healthy skin, clothes that actually fit her body, good posture, and the energy of someone who likes herself. Suddenly she looks magnetic. Confidence isn't loud. It's coherence. Your outside and your inside agree with each other. That's rare. And about being smarter, can I tell you something that completely changed me? Smart people are usually less interested in proving they're intelligent than they are in becoming more accurate. They ask questions. They change their minds when evidence changes. They don't build their identity around always being right. That takes so much ego off your shoulders. You don't have to know everything. You just have to stay curious longer than everyone else. Curiosity is attractive because it keeps you growing. I also think every woman should become slightly obsessed with paying attention. Most people don't actually observe anything. They react. Start watching people instead. Notice who interrupts constantly. Notice who only calls when they need validation. Notice who makes everyone around them feel calm. Notice patterns instead of isolated moments. Pattern recognition is one of the most valuable skills you can develop, and it quietly makes you so much wiser. Another thing, stop consuming content that leaves you feeling emotionally sticky. You know exactly what I mean. You close the app and somehow you feel uglier, behind in life, more anxious, more desperate to prove yourself. Why would you voluntarily decorate your mind with that every day? Your brain becomes what you repeatedly feed it. Read things that challenge you. Listen to people who make you think instead of panic. Give your attention standards too. Here's another unpopular opinion. Speaking slowly is underrated. I used to think I had to answer immediately, respond immediately, fill every silence immediately. Now, I pause. I think. I choose my words. People mistake calm for confidence because calm usually comes from someone who trusts themselves enough not to rush. That's attractive. Intelligence isn't speed, it's precision. And let's talk about beauty for a second because nobody says this enough. Stress changes your face. Chronic comparison changes your face. Bitterness changes your face. Resentment changes your face. You cannot hate yourself into becoming prettier. You also can't obsess over everyone else's life and expect your own light to stay on. The glow everyone chases isn't always skincare. Sometimes it's peace. Sometimes it's 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes it's finally unfollowing people who secretly make you dislike yourself. My favorite version of myself isn't the one with perfect makeup. It's the version who walks into a room already approving of herself before anyone else has the chance. That's freedom. So if you want to be hotter and smarter, don't chase either one directly. Build a life that makes both inevitable. Protect your attention, strengthen your mind, move your body because you respect it, not because you're punishing it. Learn something every day. Dress like the future version of you already exists. Speak with intention. Stay deeply curious. And never let insecurity convince you that shrinking yourself is the price of being liked. The goal isn't to become intimidating. The goal is to become undeniable, mostly to yourself. Because once you genuinely like the woman you are becoming, the rest of the world usually catches up. Love you no matter what.